After 7 days of engagements, events, meetings, outfit changes, traveling, and some constant media drama, the Duke and Duchess of Cambridge's first Caribbean tour reached its conclusion. The royal couple began the tour from Belize on March 19th and ended it today in the Bahamas. On the last day in the Bahamas, Prince William and Catherine visited Abaco. The Abaco Islands are a group of islands and barrier seas in the northern Bahamas. They arrived at the London Pendling International Airport, from where they traveled to Daystar Evangelical Church in Great Abaco. Abaco was dramatically hit by Hurricane Dorian, which saw winds up to 185 mph and left devastation in its wake. The effects of Hurricane Dorian in the Bahamas in 2019 were among the worst experienced for any natural disaster in the country. Kensington Palace said during their visit on the final day of the Caribbean tour, their Royal Highnesses will hear firsthand what it was like to be on the island at the point the hurricane hit and how people have come together to support each other during an incredibly difficult time. At the church, the royal couple was received by Pastor Silbert Mills. Pastor Silbert showed them around the damage left by the hurricane and what has rebuilt since then. The Daystar Evangelical Church was one of them. William and Catherine paid their respects during a visit to Abaco's memorial wall at the Memorial Garden in recognition of the loss of lives following the passage of Hurricane Dorian. The Duchess left a bouquet of flowers at the memorial wall. While the exact number is unknown, it is estimated that over 2,000 people lost their lives in the hurricane. A short service of remembrance was held during the visit. Then it was time for the fish fry events in Dundas Town, Abaco, a quintessentially Bahamian culinary gathering place which is found on every island in the Bahamas. There was a large crowd gathered around to meet the royal couple. They were joined by Stephen Gardiner, a Bahamian 400-meter Olympic champion. The royal couple visited various stalls and tasted many dishes from those stalls. One of them was a famous local delicacy, conch pistol, said to have the same effect as Viagra. Both the Duke and Duchess of Cambridge tried the conch pistol, and then Catherine showed her cookery skills and tried her hand at Bahamian conch salad making. Then it was time for a public meet and greet. William and Catherine walked around the street and talked to the well-wishers. They met with many hurricane survivors during the short walkabout. From there, the Duke and Duchess of Cambridge headed towards Grand Bahama Island, home to Prince William's dream project Earthshot Prize winner Coral Vita. The first stop in the Grand Bahama was Grand Bahama Children's Home, which has provided a home environment for children unable to live with their parents since 1977. The Duke and Duchess spent time with the children there and heard from staff about how they have created a warm environment for them to grow up in. The last stop of the 7 days long tour was Coral Vita, a 2021 Earthshot Prize winner. Coral Vita works to restore reefs by growing and transplanting corals. Coral Vita was founded by environmental entrepreneurs driven to solve one of our planet's greatest challenges, preserving the reefs. The royals were able to see firsthand how the coral is grown, as well as hear from the group how the Earthshot Prize is helping them to protect ecosystems that are under threat. The Duke and Duchess of Cambridge get their hands dirty by planting a tree at Coral Vita. They were then carried off on the sea for a coral planting scuba diving experience. It's been reported that the Cambridge couple's favorite photographer for family pictures, Matt Portis, accompanied them for snorkeling. We might get some pictures sometime later this year from this visit. For the day, the Duchess of Cambridge chose a rickshaw dress with casternal wedges, Emmy London clutch, and Nadia Elena Maya earrings. Then it was time to bid their gracious host a farewell and to head home. The Duke and Duchess of Cambridge arrived at the London Pendling International Airport, where Prince William, Duke of Cambridge, observed the honor guard during the departure ceremony. The Governor General of the Bahamas gave the couple a warm send-off, and Prince William and Duchess Catherine boarded the Royal Air Force Voyager that carried them, their teams, and the press last week from the UK. In an interesting turn of event, at the end of their 7 days tour, in an unprecedented approach that I'm sure was consulted with both the Queen and the Prince of Wales, the Duke of Cambridge released a statement in which he said, "Catherine and I are committed to service. For us, that's not telling people what to do. It's about serving and supporting them in whatever way they think best. By using the platform we are lucky to have." And as expected, everyone has a lot to say about this statement. The last outfit of the tour was an Alessandra Rich dress paired with what looks like her Salvatore Ferragamo clutch, Gianvito Rossi pumps, and Patrick Mavro's Ocean Tides milky quartz earrings. It's been a very busy 7 days. I'm sure if I haven't gotten a proper sleep while covering it from the comfort of my home, the royal couple, their team, and the press members are very tired and they were all looking forward to reaching home. It was also reported that the Duchess was hit by jet lag after 12 hours of arrival in Belize, and she spent the time awake during their tour planning her 3 children's day who were at home with their nanny. You can find out more about the tour on the blog. Link is given in the description box below. We will be back on Tuesday when the royal family will be attending the Thanksgiving service for the life of Prince Philip, the Duke of Edinburgh. Stay tuned for more royal news.